I just came up with a song just a minute ago. You ready? Don't fret, don't despara. It's streaming with Lara. Friday stream with Lara. Heyo! Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yay. Here we are. Yes, I saw both my Blue Heather and Board Game Bard. We're ready to go at 10 a.m. Central. So sorry. I asked Spencer this morning about, was our schedule change posted in the announcements? No, I posted that in the stream discussion. Okay. Hey, Joey, are you watching live from BGG Spring? Way to be late. What? Again, check. Oh, because I started at 11:02. I don't think I started at 11:02. I think I hit it right at 11. Are y'all, hey, Joey, are y'all playing Tales of the Arthurian Knights? Because I saw your picture. I saw the picture that Spencer posted in Discord, and I hope that y'all are playing that because that looks really cool, and I was super excited about it, even though I had to deal with so many emails about it being late because of WizKids deciding we didn't get enough shipped to the United States, so we're gonna we can talk about that in a minute. Anyway, I hope y'all are playing it. We want to play it with you. We played Condottieri. Did you play Condottieri? You know what, actually, as much as I really like our stream music, this music, Spencer did set me up with Spotify to be able to do. So, yes, let's see. Let's say hello. Let's say hi. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? To Smitey said, "Hey," walked in. Can you say it as A, though? It starts with an E. E. Maybe it's more like that, huh, Smitey? My Blue Heather, hello there. And Board Game Bard with some hype and dog hype. You know how it is. You know what it do. Joey coming at us live from BGG Spring. I've got to memorize where these sound effect keys are. I've got to memorize them so that I don't even have to look anymore. I just want to be able to just like hit it in. Yeah. That worked really well, didn't it? Here, let's fade out on that playlist. Do that. And let's transition into our Spotify music. Into the slaps playlist that Spencer likes to play. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, wait. I was about to start playing some Boston, and then we would have gotten hit with a copyright strike. How about that? All right. Saturn Rock 5, lurking with dumb meetings in your ear. Are the meetings in your ear, or am I in your ear? Yes, John Tripp, it is a solo stream with Lara. Did you hear my theme song that I made up? Let's see. Oh, Bard wants us to hear some More Than a Feeling. We jam out to that on Rock Band quite a bit. Is this music too loud? Is this music too loud? Okay. So, I'm like we said, like it says, chatting and chilling with Lara, and I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat my lunch. But I wanted to show y'all. This is kind of weird, but kind of fun. I started a vegetable garden this year. I just harvested my first spinach. Look, these came from my garden. Yay! I'm gonna put them in my salad. I grew this. Yum. It's not baby spinach. Hey, look, Spencer is in the chat. Smitey, hello. You say that it is spinai. Spencer chiming in with some condottieri. I feel like when Spencer and Joey say that, they sound like Dracula. Isn't condottieri supposed to be like Italian? I don't know. I'm ripping up my spinach from my garden. I'm so hyped about that. My Blue Heather called me Popeye. What else do you have in your garden is Board Game Bard's question. I'm growing some carrots and some spinach and some squash. And there may be some latent watermelon seeds from last year when I tried to grow those. And we got great big vines and then just like little ones that we couldn't eat. But who knows? They may just have decided, the seeds may have just decided to wake up this year and actually do something. So we'll see. Haplo, that's a good point. How do you know you're old? You get excited about spinach you grew. How about when you're asking what variety of squash? That's another clue into how old we are. Oh, Bob Hazelwood says hello. Relayed by Reclaim Joey. I'm going to call you Relay Joey from BGG Spring. Bob, the man, making the con happen for Spencer and Joey. Let's see. Bob, woohoo, thanks for sending Spencer to BGG. Yeah, same. I finally get a day to myself. We have been in this home together for so long. Like, get out, go enjoy yourself. Nah. You know what's funny? Spencer has had a couple of solo streams and he's always so sweet, talking about how much he loves me and how awesome I am. And here I am being like, yay, Spencer's gone. Sorry. I love you, Spencer. Everybody out there knows that. We're just welcoming people in. We're here. Yeah, here I am bagging on him, right, Heather? What is wrong with me? But yeah, we're just going to chill and chat. And I know this was a different time. We've gone back to our 11 o'clock for today. It was to give me time to take care of everything by myself, as far as like getting kids to school. I had to get Emma to school by myself, and then also walk the dog and then get ready for the stream. And so Spencer was giving me extra time by pushing us back an hour. Truzen getting ducked on from a distance from the 3-point line. Boom, shakalaka. I love it, Truzen. Oh, hi, Silverfear. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Silverfear. Glad you're here. I really like seeing the actress that played Supergirl reenacted that scene, because they had a green screen rooftop that was very similar to where they shot that scene for the room. All right, let's see what Board Game Bard has for us. Did you hear that Asmodee announced that they are going into acquisition mode again? Did they ever stop? That's my question. That's always been their plan. Even back when we were still working at Game Nerds, I knew that their plan was to acquire more. So I figured that made sense. Seems like we're going to lose a few more game companies. Yes. Yes. To Asmodee. And then I know once that happens, you're going to be looking at like more wait time for your pre-orders to arrive. But then also when it comes to like default or like faulty games, as far as like parts missing or defective parts or pieces, that's a whole other thing. You know, it's already like, if it's a company that's not owned by Asmodee, you can contact the publisher directly to get replacement parts. In most cases, there are only a few that are not that way. In most cases, you can contact the publisher directly. Asmodee, you have to contact your retailer, and then the retailer is responsible for supplying the replacement parts. Guess where the replacement parts come from? A complete game that they already have in their stock. So there goes a game out the window that they can't sell anymore because they're having to cannibalize it for everybody who's missing a piece. Not cool. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, and I don't care who knows it. Come at me. All right. Is Asmodee becoming the Walmart of board game companies? Weren't they already? Haplo is wondering who they're looking at. I think that's a good question. I would say, I wonder. I mean, I'm not going to speculate because I'll be totally wrong and off base. So I won't even speculate. Yeah. Truzen is Asmodee, the evil empire. There's a disturbance in the force. You know, it's kind of ironic when you have a company coming in like Asmodee that's trying to acquire all of them, and we live in a country where there's this law, there are laws against monopolies, and there's a very popular board game about monopolies. Did they not play Monopoly to learn? You're not supposed to do that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to try my spinach and hope it tastes good. You know what would be really horrible is if I grew this spinach and then I take a bite of it and I have to spit it out. But I will do it on camera for you guys. All right, let's see. Tastes like the other leaves and grass that are in my salad. My Blue Heather. I love that emote. That's super cute. There's definitely other tea I could spill. Maybe that'll come one day. Oh, it's a hype train emote. Oh, Smitey. Needs harmful chemicals to be truly delicious. Isn't that correct? And this is organic spinach, so there we go. I can hear Spencer panicking from here. Spencer panicking and Joey going, do it. Say it. I'm not going to. I thought that was a big old bowl of chat and chill. Here, let's make an emote out of that. Here. There we go. So I just did a screen. Oh, whoops. I left John Tripp's thing up there. Let me take it down. And I'm going to pose for a picture, and somebody can use that to make a chat and chill emote. Ready? There you go. Now we can have a chat and chill. I'm going to eat a big old bowl of chat and chill. Oh, you said chat and chili. Oh, well. I said what I said. Big old bowl of chat and chill. Joey is going to watch instead of paying attention to Spencer explain a game. If it wasn't me, you would find something else to pay attention to besides Spencer. So I've been with you learning games. No, I don't know if anybody saw this morning in our Discord. Spencer posted a picture of Joey and Spencer reunited. This is the first time they've been together since we left Game Nerds. And they've tracked down a copy of Tales of the Arthurian Knights, and I was so jealous. But now Joey is telling me they're waiting to play with me, and I'm excited because we played Tales of the Arabian Nights together on Game Nerds stream, and I had so much fun. I loved that. Oh, yes, and they got a picture with Panda Angel, too. Panda Angel's hanging out. Maybe I'll get to see them tomorrow. And Joey won that game of Arabian Nights. So ridiculous. He found his dad. He found his true love. He made the best dessert in the world. Like, it was amazing. That game was so epic. So that's why I'm like, I'm down to play some more. I did find it interesting. There are people who want both Tales of the Arthurian Nights and Arabian Nights. And I'm like, there are so many scenarios in that book for Arabian Nights. Did you honestly play them all to justify more content? Like, that's crazy to me. It's bananas. I know Tales of the Arabian Nights is an old game, and maybe someone did, but that's just insane. All of the combinations, I don't know. But that book is huge. It's so thick. Man, I make good spinach. The difference with this playlist, for me, I hit the shuffle button. Spencer does not hit shuffle. Water, black soil, and the Texas sunshine. Black soil where we are now. Where I grew up, it was red clay. Yep. Heyo! Look who it is. It is Time Roller. Thank you so much for coming by today, Time Roller. I am solo streaming today because Spencer and our friend Reclaim Joey are hanging out at BGG Spring. All thanks to our friend Bob Hazelwood. Hey there, Nishi is also here. Welcome to the stream. And Hornus. Oh, the black clay in closer to the coast. Oh, yes. Yes. I've lived in Sugarland, Texas, which is down by Houston. Yep. I've experienced it all. I've seen it all. My blue heather says, where Nishi? Where Nishi? Oh, there, Nishi. Bard says, oh man, and a Dr. Pepper, you couldn't be more Texas. Couldn't I, though? I could have a Frito chili pie right now. That'd make me more Texas. Raise your hand if you know what a Frito chili pie is out there. Oh. Avoids the prison joke. But then again, I went to Sam Houston. Yeah. That's a good one. Smitey knows. Smitey knows what the Frito chili pie is. My blue heather knows. Board game Bard raising the hand. Live in the South, just not Texas. Didn't it originate in Texas, though? The story I always heard was it originated like at a sporting event at the concession stand. We call them walking tacos. Heather, never say that again. It's not a walking taco. Walking taco is made with like Doritos and just ground beef and cheese and taco toppings. Frito chili pie. You're scared. Chili in a pie. What would they think of next? Apple in a pie? My band, Heather. I'm gonna kick you out. You call possums that here. What do you call a possum? Let's see. Great idea for dinner tonight. Walking tacos would be great. Yeah, Frito pie. It is on the Texas food pyramid. You get your Fritos either in the bag or in one of those boats that the hot dog came in, you know? Put your chili on there, cheese, and pickled jalapenos. There you go. Frito chili pie. So, we just talked about Asmodee. Greedy Asmodee. Still acquiring stuff. I could make a very, I don't know, maybe not the best segue from that. Let's see. Let's look at what y'all have to say. Then we'll jump on to topics for today. Best thing to eat at a Texas high school football game. 100%. Especially a cold one. Cold, rainy one. Mm-hmm. If you had infinite money, where would you live and what would you do all day? Spencer and I want to live in Colorado. We want to live up in the mountains. And what I would do all day is I would go whitewater rafting all day. I love going whitewater rafting and zip lining. I love it. It's so much fun. We went and bought the Aldi special. Get some Aldi love in the chat, please. We bought the $89.99 blow up kayak from Aldi. Oh man. Let's see. Choose Utah, better than Colorado because of the people here. That's the point. In Colorado, in the mountains, I can be there away from the people because there's not that many. I'd run constant campaign ads for elections that aren't real. Nice, Mighty. That's an awesome idea. Oh, Great Nero meant for you. Yes, if anything, we would vacation in Utah frequently. How about that? How about that? We did whitewater rafting in Colorado. Highlight of the trip. True. So true. We did Browns Canyon on the Colorado River. Loved that trip. It was an all-day whitewater rafting trip, and we put in the morning and we took off, and there was a part like halfway through the river where we pulled out and climbed up. We got to do a little bit of hiking, climbing, and there was a picnic area up there that they had built, and they cooked us steaks and made a salad and grilled some corn on the cob for us to recharge and then finish rafting out the rest of the day. And it was incredible. I remember I was so sore after that rafting trip, but there was a particular part of the river. So this is near like Salida, Buena Vista. And there's a particular part of the river. They call it I know what kind of response I'm going to get from you guys. It's called the Salida Suck Hole is what it's called, because there are these two big rocks and the water goes in between, but because of that suction, it pulls the water back in. So when you hit it in a raft, you got to start digging in really hard, or it's going to pull you up like this and everybody's going to get dumped out of your raft. So there were 4 boats in this rafting trip, and we were the only boat that made it through without flipping, because we awesome like that. What? So yeah, that's how cool I am. Let's see what's going on here. I am going whitewater rafting next month on the Colorado River. Oh my gosh, have fun. I'm excited for you. Vote Reginald Shrimp Jacket for State Cobbler on June 23rd. You've already come up with signs, man. I love that. Word Game Bard says it sounds dangerous. I mean, once the boat flips, you pretty much get kicked out of it, and people were just swimming out. And so we pulled over to the side, and people were floating over to our boat, and we would hold on to them until they were able to get their boat. Their like guide was able to get their boat flipped back over and then take them to a shallow so they could all climb back in. But it could be dangerous. And everybody was wearing helmets. You had to wear a helmet. You had to wear a life jacket. Yeah. So My Blue Heather, this is the question about if you had unlimited money and could live anywhere and do whatever you wanted. She'd live inside Cinderella's castle, inside of Disney World, play board games all day, and visit the parks in between. Living the dream. That is living with 100 dogs. Oh, and only my friends are allowed in the parks. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. So you're boating the Colorado in Utah. Vacation in Colorado or Utah. I'm choosing both. Yeah, both win. I'll do both. Great hiking. Great scenery. One of them has a great person in them. And we know which one that is. Ooh, I'd build a cabin in the Ozarks above my own private caverns. That would be incredible. Oh my gosh. Good choice. Good choice. I like it. Well, did I do something here? I've got the volume. Where'd the volume go? Okay. Y'all said that y'all said that my volume is okay. Okay. Yes, if I had known about Creed Repertory Theater in Creed, Colorado, to have performed there in the summers, I know a girl who went and did it. I would have loved to have done it. What did I choose instead? I chose, instead of beautiful Creed, Colorado to live in every summer and go and perform there, I chose Texas Outdoor Musical in the Palo Duro Canyon in Amarillo, Texas. Was it beautiful? Yes. But was it hot as Hades? Extremely. So hot. Oh my gosh. In fact, one of those summers was a drought, I'm pretty sure. It was, I mean, That was insane. And we did, back then we only did 5 performances a week. I think they're up to 6 performances a week now. So they only get 1 day off. Man. Let's see. Hornist. I've seen that show too. My ex-father-in-law played the lead in 2009. The lead of Uncle Henry. 2009. So I played Parmalee Flynn was my character's name. I was there 2006 and 2007. The first year I did it, I was a chorus dancer, and the second year I got a named role. I mean, at the time, that was the best summer. Those were the best summers of my life. Like, they were just really great opportunities and experiences. But now looking back, I'm like, dang, if I could have gone to, especially when you bring that up of being in Creed, if I could have done that instead, I would have in a heartbeat. But it did work out. I mean, I was closer to my family, closer. I was 4 hours away from my family instead of 18 hours away from my family. A lot of people that I knew came and saw me. Yeah, it got so hot there. They have air conditioners in our dressing rooms. And the air conditioner had been running so much that it froze. And they had to turn it off. So we were like super duper hot. Hiking in Paladuro. Hope you like horseflies. I never got bothered by horseflies. It was just the burning sun. I did do the lighthouse trail. It was really cool. Let's see. If you could commission a master game designer to create a game for you, what would the theme be? I mean, that's something I would really need to think about. I don't know. Let's see. Truzen says I'd open a workshop for myself, but with a space specifically co-players to build their stuff / hang out. Or for cosplayers, maybe, to do their stuff. Here's the thing. So you brought up about hiking in the Paladuro. How about, do you remember the Sad Monkey train, railroad, the train that used to run out there? I remember riding that when I was a kid. It was a full circle moment too for me, because as a kid, I'd gone out to the Paladuro Canyon and we did the Sad Monkey Railroad, the horseback riding tour, and saw Texas when I was little. Then when I got into college, my mother was like, this is your opportunity, because like all throughout high school, I had done summer musicals at the community theaters there locally. So she was like, now that you're in college, why don't you branch out and go do this one? So she encouraged me to do that. I did that. But then after 2 years, I needed to stay at my college for the summer to get some more classes done because I wanted to graduate in 4 years. And I actually ended up being in a musical. Why did they write it as a musical? I don't know. It was a play about Charles Goodnight. And I played Molly, his wife. And they are Charles Goodnight, was one of the founders of the Goodnight Loving Trail, which was a cattle herding trail. This is a boring, dry Texas history thing. But it was just a full circle for me because she lived in a dugout cabin in the Paladuro Canyon, and I had been going to the Paladuro Canyon all those years, and then I ended up playing her. It was just kind of cool. Yeah, I need to step away for a meeting. Just because I'm boring. All right, so let me guess what you've all come here for. Does it have to do with a certain survey? I think it might. That's right. We have a survey. Spencer has been wanting to do this for a while. Mr. Marketing, his genius little brain, came up with a survey so that we can ask you guys about the user experience of interacting with us and being here for the streams with us, so that we can make the best experience possible for you within our control. I scattered salad all over the table. So then, Nishi says there is a musical about Luigi Mangione now. Of course there is. I believe it. So, Spencer made this survey. Mods, if y'all want to get ready to post the link to that in the chat, I'll start talking about it. Let me tell you about the survey. So, hello, Chris is hanging out over on Twitch today. Hey there, Chris Sable. Sable? Subble? Never attempted to say your last name there. So, this survey, like I said, is to help pinpoint what is best for our audience, things that we can do within our control. Are the times and is our schedule good for you guys? Is the content what you want, or is there content that we could be doing that you might like that we can do? Here's what we need. We need you to be completely honest and blunt and straightforward with your answers, because your true answers are what we're looking for here. So let me reassure you, your answers will be anonymous. This survey is designed that we only see who completed the survey. We don't see what answer you gave. We see answers, but we don't know which person gave those answers, okay? The reason we will see your name is so that we can enter you into a drawing sponsored by Board Game Bard. That's right. By completing the survey, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a $50 gift card to Miniature Market. Nope, no reason at all that we chose that retailer. Just saying. So, mods, if you would be so kind as to share the link in the chat, you can go ahead and complete the survey. Again, thank you to Board Game Bard for sponsoring this survey with your kind contribution. And just a reminder, there is no purchase necessary. Open to, we're pretty sure everybody. Everybody can shop at Miniature Market. We don't think that their shipping is limited to the United States like other retailers. You're welcome. So, thanks, guys. It is shared in the chat, and it is shared in our Discord. It is live. So, at your leisure, go and complete that survey. Help us to build the best community that we can here, as far as the streams, the Discord, the social media, for you, and have a chance to win a $50 gift card to go shopping at Miniature Market. Pick out some games, pick out some paints, pick out some minis, some dice. What's the survey deadline? I knew there was going to be a question like that. How about you just do it now? I'm kidding. I think we want to try to announce a winner by next Friday. Spencer, are you still watching the stream? Or Joey, can you ask Spencer to remind me what the deadline is? Hornist, are you already... Should Married with Board Games and Married with Board Games podcast be considered two different entities? I cannot remember what the exact phrasing is. I think that's having to do with how you first encountered us. I think it was broken out into Married with Board Games and Dice Tower, which on Dice Tower, we were Married with Board Games video like reviews and stuff like that. Which I don't know how you, I mean, if you organically found our YouTube channel, that's incredible. We would love to know about that. We never knew anybody did. Yes, Married with Board Games and Dice Tower were at the same time because that's how it started. We had to have a name for ourselves, and we started posting with Dice Tower, but then some like Kickstarter games started coming to us that Dice Tower didn't want on their channel. So then we put those on our own channel. That's when we branched off and started doing like stuff for just our channel and then stuff for Dice Tower and the podcast. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. With that gift card, you can buy about 25 copies of Ants. Awesome. Smitey doesn't like question 4 because ranking these things might make others seem less important. That's the pessimistic view. Instead of going with the glass half empty, go with the glass half full. What's the most important? Does that help? Okay. John Tripp, I'm going to need a letter to get me out of work so I can complete the survey now. Can you do that or just Dr. Spencer? Well, you have the weekend, right? The left half of the glass is always empty. This isn't empty. This is full. I haven't had a single sip yet. We have some other stuff to do today. I asked Spencer if I could open some of our Doomlings stuff that we got. And he said we promised to do our pack openings for Instagram. But I do have 3 expansions for Doomlings that we can open. Why did they do this one without putting the name on the side? Why do that, dude? Oh, well, it's cool. So you can see we have Legends of Enderis and Imaginary Ends, and also Overlush. It's a mystery expansion. I hear something happening downstairs. So I will be right back. I'm sorry. I'm going to check on dogs. They're causing a ruckus. Hey. Oh, guess what? It wasn't just any dogs. It was Wendy. Oh, man. Well, I just realized, I don't know if y'all can hear, I mean, whatever. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, good timing for that ad break. Yeah, I pushed the button to make it happen. Of course it would be Wendy. Much love to her. Yes. Oh, yes. I wondered if something was going to happen today. Like, I feel like you're being extra rascally this morning, Wendy, on our walk. Ooh, I had a question for you. I want to see what y'all think of this, okay? Hang on. Okay, so I was walking Wendy this morning by myself. I seen just a woman walking down the sidewalk with this 80-pound dog on a leash, on harness, and a man. And she's sniffing. She sniffs a lot. And so we're going slow, okay? Just walking. She's sniffing. This man comes up the sidewalk behind me. Quiet neighborhood. It's not busy. He's like booking it. He's like exercise walking. He's wanting to get his heart rate up, I can tell. And comes up behind me. He stayed back a few feet, about 6-ish feet, and then says, "Can I go past you? Can I walk past you?" I asked him, I said, "You can go around." And he said, "Can I walk past? No, can I walk past you?" I said, "No, you can go around." And he kind of looked at me put out, but there were no cars on the street. And it was just us, was all that he was going around. So he got down the street and walked around us and then got back up on the sidewalk and kept going. Like, what? Why do I even have to say it to you? Because so many times when we're walking, if we're coming head on to somebody, and if it's just me walking without the dogs, I'm cool just walking past them. But if I have the dog and we've gotten within 15 feet of each other and they're not moving, I move. I switch sides of the street because of the dog. But for a gentleman coming up behind a woman, shouldn't you just go around? Why do I have to tell you to go around? Of course, I immediately started going, was I a jerk just now by making him go around me? But he came up behind me and I was not going at the pace he was. Like, what? I don't get it. Mayor of Canada coming in with 11,719 steps. Dang! 71 aluminum cans collected today. Do you stockpile the cans until you get like a large amount to go take them to recycle? Just curious. Okay. Board Game Bart, I knew you would have an opinion on this. Okay. The rule is that the smaller group moves. I agreed. If you're the same in number, the young one moves. Agreed. Dog counts as part of a group, so it was his job to move. Plus the fact that he was coming up behind me. We were both facing the same way. So I assumed he should go around. Yes, okay. Thank you, my Blue Heather. I mean, he must have been just like, I'm the star of this show, and I had to go, sorry, they didn't tell you that the headliner is Lara. Stockpile them to take them to the Lions Club on Wednesdays, where Lions Club sells them and uses money to buy glasses for seeing impaired peeps. Oh my gosh. You are an incredible person. I think that that's incredible. Good job, Mayor of Canada. Very good. I can see why you were elected. All right. Wow. 5,953 cans turned into Lions Club so far by my calculations. That's incredible. That's really cool. Man, you're a good person. Okay. Yeah, that was something I wanted to ask you all about. Hey, Mayor of Canada. I think you just missed my spiel about this. We have a survey right now to let us know, like, what are some things we could do to improve our... Hey! Board Game Bar just gifted a sub to Miniature Market. Miniature_market. Thank you, Bard. Mayor of Canada, we have a survey right now. You can find it in our Discord, or the link is in our chat. Complete the survey, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win a $50 gift card to Miniature Market, courtesy of Board Game Bard. He has a website going, boardgamebard.com, and you should check it out. Right now it's a Discord. In order to make a better website, he is doing what we're doing, but in a much larger, more detailed scale, by asking questions in his Discord about what you want in a board game website. So go check him out. Mayor of Canada almost got hit by a car today. Guy rolled through the intersection while clearing, watching something on his phone in landscape mode. I yelled, "Wow!" loudly through his open window. Yes! Yes. There you go. Yes. Okay. Somewhere there's a guy on his stream going, so I was walking and there was a lady with a dog in front of me. Yeah. And all of his viewers better be telling him, so go around. Ooh, Miniature Market. I love to pimp out my board games with upgraded bits. Of course you do. And that's why we're here. So visit the Discord, or the link is in the chat to complete your survey and be entered into the drawing for your chance to win. Okay. I need to finish my salad, you guys. I'm hungry. So Spencer and Joey are at BGG Spring right now, thanks to friend of the stream, Bob Hazelwood, so generously buying passes for them. I think some of you have already been to some cons this year, or are making plans to go to a con later this year. Drop it in the chat. What con are you hitting this year? John Tripp. That's a tough scenario. But if she has an umbrella, she should not be under that awning. Yeah, that's not cool. She shouldn't have been in the way. She should save that room for people who don't have umbrellas. Sorry. And I probably would have told her that. You have an umbrella. I don't. You move. I swear I have good manners. Mayor of Canada bought a badge and hotel for World Series of Board Gaming in September in Vegas. That is awesome. That's really cool. Bard wants to know, when I go tomorrow, what do I want to see? Well, the thing is, I don't have a pass. Because that's kind of what I think stinks about BGG. They don't do single day passes. It is a pass to the entire weekend. And I did not feel comfortable asking Bob Hazelwood, Mr. Hazelwood, sir, to buy me a pass to just be there for a couple of hours. It didn't seem right, because I do need to be home with the girls. We only originally got childcare for just a couple of hours for the girls. And yeah, I don't need to explain it anymore. So there you go. I'm just going to be hanging out in the lobby. But apparently the guys are going to go and check out the copy of Tales of the Arthurian Knights, so we could try to play that. I would love to see Bob. I think Al Hernandez might come by and say hello. I'd love to see Panda Angel. I love to see people. That's what I'm more interested in, is seeing people and saying hello. I don't keep my finger on the pulse of board games anymore. I never have. It's always been Spencer that does that. So I've never needed to. He tells me. I've always been, because I've always been busy looking at like casting notices and auditioning and stuff. So I just haven't had the time to constantly be watching the new games coming. Yeah. Let's see. So World Series of Board Gaming, is it a convention or is it a tournament? Is it competition? Because Board Game Bard is asking, have you been practicing? Let's see. Truzen says going to Introvert Con. It's just me, a good book, and a pillow. I think I have Introvert Con every weekend. With my budget, I'll be sitting at home watching Con Air. After you dried your hair with your Con Air. Oh, goodness. Mayor Canada bought a badge for open play only. Competitive. I did that back in the day. I keep it for funsies nowadays. Okay. Let's see. Smitey has finished the survey. You didn't want to pass for the rest of the weekend? Nah. We have to find somebody to keep the girls. And so it's just easier if I stay home with the girls. But we do have someone to come in, or someone for them to hang out with while we go and spend a couple of hours there for our meetup. Is Lara going to TwitchCon? I would totally be down to go to TwitchCon. Yes! Oh, Al, I will be there. Kind of getting nervous. No worries. It's going to be all gravy. If it would help you to be able to spot me tomorrow, I'm going to be wearing a green and white striped shirt. Okay? With big stripes on it. So you'll find us real quick and you can come straight to us. No wandering around, no having to guess where we are. We're going to be at Aces. I'm going to be wearing a green and white striped shirt. My hair will be down and curled so you can find us quickly. Do you plan your outfits a day ahead? When I need to, I do, okay? I thought Lara had just said 20 minutes ago that she wanted to move to Colorado to get away from people. Did you notice how many people I said I wanted to see? Al, Bob, Panda, Angel. That's it. That's 3 people. If I live in Colorado, that's how many people I would see in a year. Auditioning, you want to play a corpse? Hell, sorry. Oop. Heck yeah, I'll play a corpse. I don't think I've ever told y'all about my very first on-camera for television speaking role. It was for a show on a channel called Reels channel, Reelz. Is there anybody out there? Excuse me? Is there anybody out there that watches Reels channel? Particularly shows called Murder Made Me Famous, Scandal Made Me Famous, The Price of Fame, Cellmate Secrets, like those kinds of shows. Anybody watch those? You might have seen me. You know of Reels by Media Production was my minor. There you go. Yes. There you go. Yeah, I think a lot of people start out doing shows for Reels channels. My very first speaking role, I didn't even know I had a speaking role when I showed up to set for this. It was for a show. At some point, we need a full list of credits. Is your IMDb complete? I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. Lara Clapp Williams, CLAPP. It is up. I need to put my updated reels on there though. Demo reels. So it was an episode of Murder Made Me Famous called, it was what's his name? Oh man, he was a serial killer up in the Pacific Northwest. It's on my IMDb. If somebody wants to pull it up. Here, I'll just pull it up real quick. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. That was his name. Yes. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. And I was told I was going to be playing a detective that helped arrest Gary Ridgway. Okay. And so I just, because we do recreations for this stuff, you know? Okay. So I just knew to show up and bring like, I had like a kind of trench coat kind of thing and some dress pants and a button down shirt. Nope. That is not the kind of detective I was playing. I was playing an undercover cop, which if you know about Gary Ridgway and the Green River Killer, well, if you don't, I'm about to tell you. He picked up ladies of the night, and those were his targets. So I was undercover as a lady of the night. And so you needed a blanket. What? Yes, because I was undercover. So, John Tripp says all the best names have double P's. Yes. Clap with 2 P's. So they gave me my costume. I did not have the right I just saw vampire. Didn't know he was a vampire or a vampire slayer. So I didn't have the right wardrobe, so they had to give me my wardrobe. But then I found out I had lines too, because a dude came in the trailer and was like miking me up, and I was like, "What is the microphone for?" I had no idea. I was so yeah, it's on my, I think it's on my demo reel on there. I can share the clip in our Discord. He comes up and approaches me on the street corner, and I climb in the truck, and after he hands over the money, I pull out my badge and start reading him his Miranda rights. And the thing is, they never gave me a script, so I literally just on the spot had to think about all of the Law and Order that I've watched and pull out what I could remember of the Miranda rights. That's how just like slapdash flying by the seat of your pants production is, of like, I didn't have a script and I didn't even know I had the lines. It was just, all right, here's what you're going to do, and just say what you know of the Miranda rights. I was like, okay. So that's, yeah. So that's my first on-screen speaking role. There we go. Thank you. Story time with Lara. Welcome to Chatting with Lara. You have the right to remain silent, and to which it stands, one nation. Ow, that is awesome. That's hilarious. I love that. Oh gosh. Yes, but I did several shows for them. There was another Murder Made Me Famous that was the prom mom. It was a horrible story about a girl who gave birth at prom. I was an EMT that came in and tried to do CPR on the baby. Oh gosh, that was rough. Prom mom. And but then I also did like Scandal Made Me Famous, Shania Twain. Or no, that was Price of Fame, Shania Twain, and I was her wardrobe person for the concert that she did in Central Park forever ago, and she wore like some bright yellow pants, I think. Apparently I played the person who gave her that wardrobe. I would never do that. So that was some acting. No lines though. I do. Whoa, Shania Twain. Let's see, what else did I do with it? The really fun one was the Murder Made Me Famous Jack the Ripper, because they got really into it with the period stuff, which was super exciting. I was so excited to get to do the period stuff, and it turned out there's like some new historians, or there's some historians, ripperologists are what they call themselves. Did you know that? And I was playing, there's supposedly another quote unquote victim of Jack the Ripper, but she survived. she happened earlier on in the spree of murders. And so I played a woman who theoretically survived Jack the Ripper. I got to get makeup, have a gash in my arm with all the fake blood and stuff, and they put some fake blood on my hand. And they found this really cool place in an area of the DFW Metroplex. It's called Las Colinas. There's some canals there, and they've used that to make it look like Venice. And they did make one side of it look like Whitechapel with like fog and a street lamp, and they lit it all. It was incredible how they did it. And so I was supposed to be running down this alley and like run up and put my bloody handprint on the wall and scream murder, murder, and run out. And that was cool. That was really cool. Oh man, Las Colinas. My first job was in the towers with the Mustang statues. So do you know where the canals are that I'm talking about? They've used those canals too, to, like I said, to be Venice for that, the story of that lady, the girl that was the exchange student, and then her roommate was murdered, and everybody thought it was her that did it. They did a documentary thing about her, and they filmed the recreations there as well at the canals. I'm almost done with my salad. See, we can find anything to chat about, can't we, guys? And it's a good time. What are my thoughts on camping? I have never been. I will freely admit, never been. That wasn't my family's thing. I'm not sure why, but honestly. So my parents were born in the 50s, and so like in the 70s, the thing was to go RVing or taking a trailer. That's the kind of camping my parents did. And so that wasn't really like the big thing. Also, yes, let's also point out what Bard says here. Camping is a tough sell in the summer in the South. Extremely. Extremely. It's just too hot to camp here in the summer. So that means you have to go camping during the fall or spring, which is when everybody is working, especially because my father was a teacher and a coach. So he was working during the school year, and he never took days off of work. So yeah, camping wasn't a thing for me growing up. So I've never been. Spencer loves camping, has always wanted to, but as we get older, I think he's losing it's losing its mystique to him. The idea of sleeping on the hard ground. We might end up glamping. I wouldn't mind staying in a yurt or something. I'm cool with that. Who knows? I might camp one day. We'll see. It is indeed a good time. It is intense, from what I hear. As the back ages, the desire to kiss the ground with it diminishes. Yeah. They have memory foam cots. That sounds cool, but then you also have to pack those and bring those with you. Because thing is, if I went camping, I would want to do the kind of camping where you like hike out. So you have to lug all that stuff with you. Ooh, Great Nero just went camping last week. Here's the thing. I put the dogs outside and I hear them barking. So, and it's summer in Texas, like we just said. Well, I guess it's not officially summer, but still. That doesn't matter. Texas doesn't care. It says, oh, it's spring. Hold my beer. We're going to get hot anyway. So let me go let the dogs in. And I'll be right back, and we'll open some Doomlings expansions. Stick around. I'm tangled up in my headphones. Ah, Truzen knows me well. Yep, ad time. All right. I can't remember the tune of that song. I just remember the Redneck Yacht Club. I better not sing too much of it, though. Because, you know, copyright. All right. Let's see. Let's see what y'all been talking about. If I flew him up to Minnesota, would he come to the Boundary Waters to camp? It's different. You're canoeing, portaging from lake to lake and camping right on the water. It's a whole different ballgame and totally undisturbed. I would totally do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. I don't know about Spencer. Has Spencer explained to you guys that he has a fear of large bodies of water? I honestly cannot remember if that's ever been discussed here on the stream. Did you guys know that? And also remember that we're going on a cruise this summer. Same, but he played Dredge. Yeah, right? Well, because that's all cartoony and stuff. Yeah, he is putting that aside. Or he also said, oh, you mentioned it, but I thought that just meant the ocean. Oh no, he doesn't want to swim in lakes ever. Although he was very, very gung-ho about us getting this canoe or this kayak, the blow-up kayak that we bought at Aldi. So I guess he's going to be okay with kayaking with me. It's just looking into water that's unclear so he can't see what creatures are in there. That freaks him out. And it came very sudden. It just hit him very suddenly. It's very weird. He wasn't like that when we first got married. Okay. Asterial, I saw you were on and I thought, I wonder if they've ever played a game called Plague and Pestilence. Okay. No, I have not. Oh, because we're pieces and pixels? Hello, Asterial. Welcome. No, I haven't heard of Plague and Pestilence. Hey, maybe we'll look for it at BGG Spring tomorrow. We'll see. I can't play Subnautica. Yeah, Fear of Deep Water. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. He watched River Monsters, didn't he? He actually does love that show. He still to this day will say, fish on, fish on. It was because we went to the Dallas World Aquarium. And there is a particular part of that aquarium where it's like a rope bridge going across and there are attractions below. And there was one enclosure that the bridge goes right over. And it's a big, huge round tank. And it's got the kind of fish that just swim in a circle. And you can, when you're up on the bridge, you can just look straight down into that pool. Or when you're down on the ground, you can be looking into it and see the side of the fish as it goes by. And Spencer, standing above that bridge, looked down into that pool and just thought to himself, all it would take is one psycho to come over here and just shove me over this bridge. And that's what set it off. Just him thinking that. So yeah, Haplo, he fell in, didn't he? He didn't fall in, but it was the whole idea that could happen. Now he has this, I mean, he might not agree, but I believe irrational fear. Truzen says, yeah, that's a pass for me, dog. Well, then you and Spencer can hang out while I go to the aquarium. Great Nero. One push from my blue heather. She'd be getting him back for shoving him into the pit in repo. Yes, the sheer irony of King Cart Rampage. You guys are killing me. Oh my gosh. I love hanging out with you all. This is so much fun. Y'all are so funny. We'll play Arthurian Nights while we wait. Yeah, y'all do that. Y'all are so funny. Okay. Why don't we look at some expansions here for Doomlings? Just a reminder, we are an affiliate for Doomlings. So I think if you go to our link tree, that's been coming up sporadically in the chat, or you can just type !links. I think in our link tree is our link to go shopping on the Doomlings website and get a little discount courtesy of us. So let's see. We'll start with this Overlush. 4 mystery packs, 56 cards, 4 holo foils. Oh, hang on. If this is packs, let me open this and see. If this is packs, I might need to save it for Instagram, because we did talk about opening packs on Instagram. Excuse me. Delicious. Doomlings are part of a balanced breakfast. Did we tell y'all about there for a while? Oh, sorry, Smitey. Did I strike a nerve there? Save the teeth. It's very soft plastic. I didn't hurt them. I stopped. Yeah, no, I do it too. Trying to guilt trip me. There for a while, we were going back and watching on YouTube compilations of product commercials from the 90s and the early 2000s. We were going back and watching those with our girls. Every cereal commercial, when they said, like, Trix is part of a balanced breakfast or whatever, every single one, they show a bowl of cereal with a stack of toast next to it and a glass of orange juice. Yes, Smitey, you can make some spare ones. Make some new ones in your spare time. Yeah, this is more packs. Man. Can I crack some packs, please, Spencer? Wow. Okay, let me read what it says here. The Doomlings Overlush collection contains 170 plus traits and ages to discover. What? Survive the jungles of Enderis with all new traits like Nectar, Ravenous, Mimicry, Metamorphosis, and the probably useful ear flaps. Adapt, react, or cause a little chaos. In any case, the world will end, and if you think this is a game, well, good, because it is. I love stuff like that. That's fun. Let's see. Yes, the cereal with the stack of bread. Infinite carbs for breakfast. Because it's a balanced breakfast, H. That's what makes it balanced. I don't know. I don't know. I thought you said crabs for a second, and I was on board. Are you hearing dyslexic? Did you hear the R in a different part of the word? Okay, I guess I won't open it. Man. All right. Legends of Enderis. I don't think this is PAX. We shall see. All right. Yes. The toast is balanced in a nice stack. Or the giant stack of pancakes. Balanced. Yes. Who actually had enough room to eat a whole bowl of cereal and toast? It's like that thing they used to do on the TV shows where the mom made all of the breakfast for the kid, and then they just come downstairs and grab a slice of toast or a waffle on their way out the door. Like, you ungrateful little... The feast! The feast they're leaving behind! My mom used to get upset because we'd devour a box of cereal in less than a week because of those commercials. That happens in my house because my daughter, Jane, loves cereal, and so she wants to eat it for breakfast and dinner. And then Spencer has some, he used to, I think he has stopped, a bowl of cereal as a bedtime snack. Just like a huge piece of chocolate cake is part of a balanced breakfast. Truzen, did you grow up listening to comedy records by comedians who are now not kosher to talk about because bad things they did in the past have come to light. Just wondering. She thought we should have a tiny bowl and all the other stuff. Tristan, I know what you're talking about. Dad is great. Made us the chocolate cake. I know what you're talking about. I've had a hard limit for myself to cereal only at breakfast, or else I'll eat it for a snack. I mean, it does make it good. I feel like, though, if you're thinking about at the end of the evening, you know, you've had your dinner, you haven't had any kind of dessert or sweet treat. I feel like cereal is better than dessert. Than most desserts, maybe. Oh, how I laughed at those recordings, though, as a kid, right? I did, too. Loved the tonsils story, the go-kart downhill race story. Those were good. But then I also listened to Andy Griffith records as a kid as well. If anybody has listened to Andy Griffith, if you can call it stand-up, it sounds like he's just speaking at a dinner club or something. Those are good. They're really funny. He explains what football is. What it was football. That was the name of actually his album. And then he explains like the opera Carmen and Romeo and Juliet. Those are so fun. And Swan Lake. Why are you making me feel old now? Asks Truzen. It's like, are we that old though? Because I grew up with listening to those. I choose not to feel. Smitey asks, are you old? No, I'm not. You can't make me old. Okay, so I am able to open these because these are not packs. So let's look at this. This is the Variety Expansion. Legends of Enderis from Doomlings. This has Dinolings, Mythlings, Techlings, Fuselings, and Treasures. So, Dinolings, be careful with these fragile giants. Big points come with a big risk of extinction. Mythlings, cast a spell on your opponents using arcane discard effects and other powers of mayhem. Fun! Techlings, behold the wonders of science and engineering. Make your strategy modular and... I can't read. Make your strategy modular with attachable Doomlings. Okay. Fuselings. 3 clades combine to create awesome amalgamations. Robot dragons, mechanical wizards, and more. That's awesome. Treasures. Shiny treasures of the past add a new layer of strategy to the game. Don't hoard these riches, though. Spur powerful adaptations with the artifacts before it's too late. Man, there's so many things you can do with this game. This is so cool. The whole point of recordings is that you didn't have to be present or alive at the time. Exactly. All right. Ooh, and we've got like some holographic ones. I like it. Some foils. This is pretty. Titan. This is a catastrophe. It's Titan's Call. Very neat. I'll go with an overhead shot. It's not going to be the prettiest. Oh, yeah. Is that better? It's better. I won't keep the light on. It's just to show y'all. Oh my gosh, what is that? That's spite. Combing is a nightmare. I love that. This is foresight, my future, or my friends. The future is bright, mainly due to the nuclear bomb. Oh, Smitey says this is Spidey. These are, aw, there's a little cavalier, and he's on a little fat, round horse. Aw, I wish I could show that better to y'all. I'll take a picture of it and put it in Discord. Oh my gosh, these are fun. Oh, there's another kidney with a wizard's hat. These are so cool. Whoa, portals. Neat. Solar powered. Backed by a billionaire 36,000 mile limited warranty. That's fun. I know my face is not in the, because Spencer didn't plan for this, so just bear with me. I just want to show cards. These are so neat. That's cool. That's really cool. I feel like I'm being interrogated. There we go. So those are, here we've got some treasures. Let's see. Here's a question. I was just thinking about it, or it just popped into my head because of what Bard said earlier about being Texan because I have a Dr. Pepper. It's a very Southern thing I've always heard of, and my dad always claimed to be a huge fan of this snack, but I have never seen him do it, and I may have done it once or twice. How many people still put peanuts in their Coke? Have you heard of this? Just curious. I will say, though, oh, Haplo was like, never heard of it. Never did it. Okay. Yeah, putting peanuts in your Coca-Cola. And so you drink your Coke and then you can chew on your peanuts as they come into your mouth. I don't, because we're lazy in the South because it's too hot. I don't know. Al, you've never heard of that? I think it's a very old Southern thing. Haplo says, no, thank you. Hey, there's that saying, don't knock it till you've tried it. Thanks, I hate it. What? You mean to tell me you can't, like, sit there and drink a Coke and eat some peanuts, and then you just cut out the middleman and put the peanuts in the Coke? Come on. Come on. I will say, though, I am a person who finds boiled peanuts disgusting. Oh, the texture. No. No. How about peanuts with candy corn? I've never heard of that. Huh. Interesting. Peanuts with candy corn. Never heard of it. I've heard of it, but wouldn't do it. Coke with lemons in it is good, though. Wow. Huh. We have to try that. Goober Cola. John Tripp says. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Okay. So who do you agree with? The people who are saying that sounds nasty? Oh my gosh. So I found the dinosaur cards, guys. There's a Dino Wrangler. It says, "Get along, little Steggy." Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. There's a swarm, and it says, "We're here for the new tablet." Cute. Oh my gosh. Doomlings is really freaking cute. I love it. These are so much fun. Aw, Stompy. My feet do one thing, and that thing is loud. These are so cute. Oh. I wish I could show y'all better. Got some new ages in here. These treasure cards, so they look more like a traditional, like a TCG kind of thing with a whole bunch of text on them. A lot of it's flavor and then giving you actual like mutate and rush parameters on there. Interesting. Haplo wants to know, liver and onions, yay or nay? Never had it. I know, and the reason we never had it is my grandmother made it for her family, and my Dad hated them. So I think that was a stipulation he made with my mom when they got married, was never make liver and onions. And so I've never had it. My grandmother loved it. We got one nay. I mean, I'm down to try. I have no problem with trying something. Oh, I didn't. So I don't know. First off, I just registered. I don't think I've said hello to you. A, hi. B, we have a survey that we've posted in our Discord, and the link is in the chat. Maybe one of our mods could run that real quick for us. Again, the link to the survey. Please complete the survey for us. We're just trying to find out like what's working with the stream and all of our stuff and what doesn't work. And answer as honestly as possible, please. We are not going to know what your answers are. It's anonymous. However, by completing the survey, you get entered into a chance to win a $50 gift card to Miniature Market, courtesy of Board Game Bard. So you do not have to buy anything. No purchase necessary. Offer available to all participants of the survey, no matter where you live. So complete that and enter for your chance to win. Let's see. Haplo thinks that sounds like the next on-stream food trial should be liver and onions. I guarantee Spencer will hate it. I'm sure. I think it's a texture thing is what he's not going to like. Because doesn't liver have like it's chalky or something, I think is what I've heard. There's some kind of like chalky quality to the texture. After being cooked, that is. Yeah. Smitey, use your teeth, Lara. Look away. I got a pencil and all I'm doing, I'm making sure I pull the plastic up, so I'm just puncturing the plastic and I'm not hurting the box at all with the pencil. So we are all clear. Keeping my teeth nice and strong. All right, so this is the Imaginary Ends variety expansion with Deeplings, Moonlings, Glitterlings, Fuselings, and Magical Merchants. Haplo says that liver isn't quite like meat, and the taste is very unique. All right, it's fairly singular taste. I'm game to try. I have no problem with it. But it is interesting though that they would combine. I guess you're combining those two flavors, but you have to make sure your onions must be cooked very well, because those two opposing textures must be very weird. The chalky weirdness of liver with, like, if you undercook the onions, they're like crunchy, and I would think that would be weird. So I guess just saute your onions really well. Spidey says, liver tastes like delicious meat and like having pocket change in your mouth at the same time. That's incredible. That is, oh my gosh, that has got to be the most unique description of a food that I have ever heard. Oh, that is funny. Wow, this is packaged completely different. So, you know, these other things have been in the shrink wrap where it's got like the seams along the side that you have to break. This is the kind where it's like actually this kind of more like the cellophane plastic where it's folded and tucked in on the ends. So that tells you either like a different production time or a different production house, maybe? That they are using the two different kinds of packing here. I thought that's interesting. Al Hernandez, oh my gosh. I'm so lazy. I'd throw liver bits in my Coke. Full circle. Full circle. Way to bring that back. Thanks. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Let's see. I don't want to rip up my cards here. The first card I see here is called a Popple Belly. So that's pretty fun. Oh, this has the thing where you... They didn't make it very easy to see. It's got the band that you can pull. Okay, they didn't do a good job with that thing. I swear pack openings will be better when we do that later. Okay. Okay. I made it. All right. So we've got some ages. Wow. Traits. I think I just paper cut. Yeah, lots and lots of traits and a few ages thrown in here and there. But here's our foil trait. That's the Popple Belly. Beware the mighty belly of the Popple. Oh my goodness. Ooh, cool. So we've got like some, so here's our stuff that Spencer might not like. These are like deep sea creature things we've got going here that are like the creepy fish down in the super dark part of the ocean. Pretty cool. So this one is called Spineless. It says, I don't have a backbone. Also, I'm really scared. Stuff like that is so fun to me. Baffling. You look confused. This amuses me. Oh my gosh. Hidden, even though you can't see me, I'm right here for you. Monstrosity. It's what's on the inside that counts. I'm a monster there too. I would love to get to write this kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. Is Doomlings 2-player only, or does it play more? It plays more. Spencer and I played it 2-player. I would love to play more. I don't have the base game here to see what the total player count is, but I think there are people here who know what it is. I would love to play it more. We've only played it the one time on stream as a 2-player game because we did like a teach and play, and I really enjoyed it. I think that the more player interactiveness would be really fun. Flufflenuffs, enough to go around. Oh my gosh, these are all like really cute little round blue things. Like, so there was a Flufflenuff, Fumple Pop, Fimple Limple Pumple Flop. What is this? Oh my gosh. It's like the Ermagerd guys. Gervinders. Hermflurm. Hermflurmery, Hermflurmery, Hermflurm Furry. Oh my gosh, Frumple Pumple. When the Frumples get pumpled, the Pumples get frumpling. Haplo wants to know what's... Oh, okay. So H says it's 2 to 6 players for Doomlings. And then Haplo wants to know what's better, Doomlings or Exploding Kittens. It has been years since I've played Exploding Kittens. So I don't feel good about answering that question because I have forgotten what it was like playing Exploding Kittens. But I like Doomlings. It's very fun. Umbleboos. Attached by umble cord until the ripe age of wum. What? Man, I want to play this kind of stuff. Hey, Rolo, evening. We have our survey. It is live in our Discord. Go fill out the survey, answer questions about the streams, Answer as honestly as possible. Your answers will be anonymous. And by completing the survey, you'll be entered into a drawing for your chance to win a $50 gift card to Miniature Market, courtesy of Board Game Bard. BoardGameBard.com for all of your board gaming needs. Feel free to grab that if you want. Smitey, were these written by Roald Dahl? Well, I mean, Rolo, if you want to just go in and type out all of your answers and send them to us directly, I guess you could do that too, but that won't enter you into the drawing. You'll have to do both. Nerplers. It's Nerpenterm. It's Nerpenterm. Turkendirt. Durs dirt werp for dirt turkin. What? Oh my gosh, these are so fun. Oh, that is hilarious. These are so cute. I did sound like the Swedish chef. Bert de Fergen. Oh my gosh. Magic beans. Who knows what these could grow into? They're so cute. It's like a little round bean pod, and look at the colorful little beans in there. They turker gerbs. So cute. These are awesome. Ephemeral. Only a moment. Oh my gosh, yes. Sprinkles. Sugar on sugar on sugar. Oh, fun stuff. Well, that's all I can open because the other thing is packs, and we are cracking packs for Instagram. Oh, there is one more pack here I didn't open. Why not? Let's do it. All right. Rolo says you'll be exempt anyway, not in the US. Can you not shop at Miniature Market? Does Miniature Market ship to you? Wait. I'm supposed to have this thing. Hug. Come on. Oh, probably, and spend more than $50 in shipping. Oops. Sorry, we thought that this would be open to everybody. I just broke my pencil. I'm sorry. We really thought that this would be something that would work for everybody. Okay, come on. Smitey, look away! Look away! There you go. Smitey is right. Well, then the prize could cover its own shipping. Oh, Rolo, but if I win, I could then choose who wins. There is that. Oh, come on. Why is it so hard? Let's see if I can do this. Am I going to end up breaking this too? I hope not. Oh, Spencer will be so mad if I break this. I just got this for him for Christmas. Let's don't do that. Never mind. I'm sure you all appreciated hearing my train of thought on that. Okay, I can do this. Yes, come on. I am bigger and stronger than these cards. I can open them. There we go. There. There we go. Trinkets. Oh, the back of this card is really worn out. So now we'll all know it's a shade berry. Not to be confused with a schnozberry. Oh, interesting. Scintillant, I was mermaid to shine. Okay, okay, come on. I foresee Wendy eating that plastic in the future. When I finish with a stream, I pick up my trash and I throw it away. Okay. Let's see. Gossamer, just because I'm insubstantial doesn't mean there's nothing to me. So silly. These are so cute. Like, even the ones that are supposed to look scary, they're still adorable. So there's a lot of dual color, multicolored ones here. So that's fun. Ooh, look at this, the Gossamer one. It's purple and green. Eccentric. Blue and purple. Fun. Got some new ages here, or yeah, ages. Magical merchants. Swindlers peddling spectacular wares have set up shop in certain corners across Inderis. The Magical Merchants expansion adds a new layer of strategy to a game of Doomlings. You can now collect points by fulfilling objectives and pocketing these trinkets. Buyer beware, the trinket powers might not be as useful as promised. You'll want to be comfortable playing the classic game before meeting these hornswogglers. Neat. All of the merchants are named Toddles. Oh, and Fowler. Oh, I guess you're just meeting him at different places. Wow. An invisible painting. A tiny house. Okay. That's cool, though. That's a different way to win. I like that they open up that possibility, that option. All right. So that's the variety expansion for Imaginary Ends. Slide that in here. Okay. You know what? I bet some of y'all are itching for a battle. It's that time, folks. Exclamation join to join in the battle royale. I don't know why I had to say it like that. Let's see, we've got 6 people in. I'm going to join in too. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we are. Let's go. Oh, I'm fighting Haplo. Take that, Haplo. Oh, he killed me. You killed me, Haplo. Rolo took out my Blue Heather. Great Nero took out the other Rolo. H firing at Al Hernandez with that ranged weapon. Smitey and Chris. Oh no, I think Smitey's got the upper hand here, Chris. Looks like he started striking first. H saying, I will destroy you all, as he starts hacking into Smitey with that bow and arrow. Orin coming in with the late join on YouTube. Taking out the duplicate Rolo. But will H and Orin meet on the field of battle, or will they simply dance around each other? We shall see. Yep, they're not going to meet up. Oh, man. That was a fun one. That was fun. What do you think about, we can go check out some Dirks. You want to check out the Dirks? Oh, I was supposed to show y'all. Here's the survey. I forgot. Here's the survey, guys. What do you think? Okay, so was this the first question you were asking about? What was your first introduction to us? Married with Board Games podcast, Dice Tower, Lighten Up Initiative, Game Nerds, Pieces and Pixels. Somebody was asking about a difference between Married with Board Games and Married with Board Games podcast, right? If you weren't listening to the podcast, if you watched our videos, then you would select Dice Tower because our videos were first distributed by Dice Tower before we started posting things to our own personal YouTube account. So we collect those into one. Let's see. Show about tabletop games and video games. Which do you prefer to see covered on the show more often? Why do you watch this? Oh, yeah, this was your question about which was least important. Nah, we won't see it that way. This will be about most important. Yeah. Biggest factor. Yeah. That's a good question. I just don't know what we can do about that one, but okay. We stream twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays. If we were to add an occasional stream outside of that schedule, when would you realistically like to watch? Okay. That could change. The reason he's asking is it could change at least for the next 2 months because we are going, today's the last day of school for the girls. So we don't have to worry about time constraints as far as picking up kids from school. Let's see. Structure of our stream is very loose. Do you appreciate our laid back nurture or would you nurture? Do you appreciate our laid back nurture? Nature or would you prefer more structure? That's a good question. Would you like to see more variety? Ooh, yeah. I would love to know what y'all think about some different games we can incorporate. Wow. I've never looked at this. I haven't looked at this yet. I think I know how some answers are going to go on some of these. Oh, man. Very cool. Very cool. And Spencer made that all himself. Spencer, that talented man. Very cool. All right. Yes, there's also a link here to boardgamebard.com, which I believe just takes you to his Discord for right now, as he is gathering information in order to build the best website before he publishes his website. So, yeah. Pretty cool. All right, so let's... How do I do this? Oh, I remember. Hang on. Bear with me. There's like specific things I need to do here. What's the Xbox game we can join as players or viewers called again? Was that Jackbox, Rolo? Jackbox. Mm-hmm. Kablooey. There, look at that. It's the Dirks. But where is the Ducks music? I heard that y'all had a lot of fun with King of the Castle the other day, and you finally deposed Spencer. He had it coming, really. Well, I don't know how to turn on the duck music, so let's just listen to some Spotify music if we can. All right. Let's see. I want to look at the Hippospace download. If that's all right with y'all. If you will indulge me. Look, first out of the chute, it's Reclaim Joey. That lurky dirk. Hey, the music works with that pool. That's pretty cool. Lavinator right there. Heading up a tube, it looks like. Lots of room to spread out here. Al Hernandez wants to know, what answer should I put if I've been watching since when you were singing On My Own, a Les Miserables parody? Everyone go watch that. Then your answer would be Lighten Up Initiative. That was during the Lighten Up Initiative days. Look at these cool ducks. Aw, I love Jane's duck. That is too perfect for her. Except it would be even better if it was her drawings. I'd have to say. Haplo says no music on my end. Well, okay, let me... Silverfear, I'm just a newbie. Found you all with Game Nerds. Hey, Silverfear, can I tell you a secret? There are some people who only just found us once we started Pieces and Pixels. So you're not a newbie. I don't count you as a newbie. You've been around for a while, and we're glad you're here. There's duck music. Why did it just now come up? I don't know why. Can you all hear that? Okay. Mr. Black. Woo! There goes So. I found your duck, So. Look at you. Man, we're just zooming around here. Whoa! Kitty cat just blasting right by. Oh, right into no sheds. Oh, there's Spencer's gallbladder. Hey, look, Spencer's gallbladder is not sinking to the bottom right now. He is anti-gravity at the moment. Hornist is unlurking for the dirks. Lurk for the dirk. There's Chris's propeller duck over there. Aw, look at this poor guy, has no name. How sad. The chortle portal. Aw. I like your duck cafe. I know you're not here right now. Wait a second. Why? Oh. Those are the same, except one of them is knit and the other one isn't. Cool. Huh. Or is that knit? What is this? Interesting. Huh. What's going on over here? What are y'all doing? Nothing. Just floating. Is Mr. Black up here? Dang it, still can't hear anything, guys? Oh, Haplo says one of the ducks copies other ducks when it bumps into it. That's cool. That's really neat. Here, let me see if... I can figure this out. I don't know how to figure this out to make music for y'all. And that really sucks because then you'll just be watching the screen with no music. That means I'll have to talk the whole time. Let me see. It's a Duckleganger. That's right. Smitey, the one that nudges into other people and copies them, is a Duckleganger. I like that. Should I call Spencer? Well, let me see what's going on. Active game. Do not know. Let's go here. Ooh. Okay, y'all are missing out on the sounds. Let me call Spencer. I'll put him on speaker.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Can you check the stream and see if you can hear the duck music? Because I've got some people saying they can't hear it. Oh, wait. No, Haplo is saying he can hear sound effects and some soft music.
I might just need to turn it up a little bit.
I've got it at like 27%.
Okay. I don't know. I'm in the middle of a game.
Sorry. What game are y'all playing?
Lifeboats. Tell Brandon we're playing Lifeboats.
Well, Brandon is on his cruise still, but you are on speakerphone.
Oh, we're playing Lifeboats.
Okay. Well,
I'll check in.
And my Blue Heather says hi, Spencer. Okay, I'll let you go back to Lifeboats. Have fun.
Bob says hi. You want to say hi?
Oh.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Bob. Say hi to the stream.
Hi to the stream. Say again. Hello, stream. We gotta go. We're learning a game.
Oh, okay. Sorry. They're trying to game. Okay. Bye. Oh gosh. So y'all can't hear this music? I've just cranked it up to like 43%. How's that? No music? Dang it. It's so jazzy. Whoa. Haplo can hear it. What? Great Nero can hear it. How come? Okay. I think it has to do with where we are. I think there are parts of the pool that you can't hear something. Here. I just cranked it up to 63%. Yeah, look at that. Watch this. There you go. Al Hernandez says, Spencer sounds like when you call the kids to check up on them because they're at a sleepover and they're paying you no attention. 100%. 100%. No cap. See, this part of the pool, you don't hear the music. I think it's the... but now we're back over. Interesting. Okay. It's a proximity. Oh, it's loud up here. Oh. Whee! Oh, it's in a pinball game. Oh my goodness. How fun. Maybe sometime we should actually dedicate ourselves to figuring out what the game is here. Because I know Bard has mentioned a couple of times there's some like hidden puzzle stuff happening. It's that ship. It's got to be that ship flying around that's playing the music. Whee! Cafe is up in the air. How neat. Is he totally silent in the zero gravity thing? I keep hearing some like scrubbing thing. Haplo says if you complete it, you get the ability to control the ducks. I believe in free ducks, man. Interesting. I wonder if it's that. It's got to be that yellow robot thing over on the left side of the screen. Because watch, as we get closer to it, it gets louder. Then when we get further away, it's softer. It's got to be that thing. Interesting. Huh. Why don't we check on... Oh. What? Do y'all hear that sound? It sounds like there's somebody else like on the other microphone. That's crazy. Oh. Try and figure out how do I... Oops. What just happened? Chris just subscribed for 3 months. Yeah! Thank you, Chris. Thanks for the sub. Let's go to a different pool. I want to go to a different pool. Let's go look at quacking the ice. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. We are... Yeah. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm scared. Okay, main menu. Do you want to save the game? Yes. Okay, we're in Hippo Space Download. We'll override it so that we are saving what we've got. Okay. I'm gonna have another snack. My next snack for the day is... I was hoping Legends would be here. This is something I acquired on my travels to Hawaii. This is sliced pineapple. That's not what I acquired. What I acquired was this orange thing that you can see on top. This is called lihing powder. And it's this really, it's basically like dried up plums that they like ground into a powder. And it's like a seasoning thing. Rolu is ready for us to raise a glass. And... here we go. I am raising my Dr. Pepper can. To all of you for coming to hang out with me, even though I'm solo streaming today and I'm just chatting. I had no games ready for you guys because this was all last minute plan for me to take over the stream by myself. But I appreciate you coming to hang out with me because I'm having a good time with you guys. So thanks so much. Chris gifted a sub to Smitey. So awesome. So the real Smitey. Smitey _ no Smitely. You know. Cafe is here. Hello, Cafe. Welcome. We were just checking out your duck in one of our pools. We're going to go to a different one now. Thanks for coming by to hang out. Cafe, make sure you go to our Discord in, I think it's in stream discussion. We have a survey about all things Pieces and Pixels stream. We want to know your opinion. Please answer all portions of the survey as honestly as possible. Your answers will be anonymous. But by completing that survey, you will be entered into a drawing for your chance to win a $50 gift card to Miniature Market, courtesy of Word Game Bard. So no purchase necessary. So just please take the time to go and complete that survey. Again, it's in our Discord under stream discussion. And it's also somewhere here in the chat as well. It's very quick, simple survey, and your participation is much appreciated. All right. Did you try that pineapple at Duke's for breakfast buffet? Nope. The time that I had the pineapple with the Li Hing, it was at this beachside shrimp shack thing. I think it's been featured on like the Travel Channel or something, where they've got these fresh shrimp that they cook right there. It's along the water. I wish Legends was here. He would know all the answers to all this stuff. But they had the pineapple with the Li Hing powder on it, and it's just, it's so good. Okay. Let's check out Quacking the Ice. Oh, we had gotten the fire pit in the water lit last time, but now we don't. Look at all of these ducks. Maybe Rusty. Yep, Rusty is first down the slide over there to the ice. Here comes Rusty, followed by Dank Floyd and Melissa B. There's a bee. Slip sliding onto the ice. Sounds like we've already got some water going everywhere. Man, people are heading straight for the slide. Elma was headed down the slide. Oh my gosh, have we had that unicorn duck before? Why is nobody the unicorn duck yet? Oh, there's Duck Servo. Look, it's a unicorn! There's me. I like the robber ducky. Ayo, Haplo wants that unicorn duck. Sure thing, Haplo. What name should we give it? Is that music loud enough now? I think I'll turn it down. What name do we want? Oh my gosh, look, here's a little duck with a heart on his chest. Where is the unicorn duck? Did I miss it? Guys, I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. It's on Ducks, Please. All right. You can give it Haplo1313 in honor of elementary me when I was obsessed with the last unicorn. Ah! Unicorn. Yes. I actually watched that a few years back. Maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. That is awesome. Smitey. Smitey says the duck with a heart on his chest is an idiot. I keep my heart in my chest. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Haplo agreed. Watched it several years ago as well. Doesn't quite live up to the memory. Yeah, it's actually a lot creepier. Yeah, I agree. Anyone who's backed Zombie Side deceased. There's an update on Kickstarter, including about tariffs. That's good. That's good news. Hey, share it here, Rolo, because we've been discussing things like, before you came in, we talked about how Asmodee officially has let everybody know they are trying to acquire more stuff. So, you know. Okay, let's go back. Where is that Geegsmeister? Well, we don't want the firefighter guy over here. We want someone to light. No, I want someone to light the fire. Not you, H. Oh, look at this duck's got some band-aids on him. Oh my gosh, look at that band-aid. You guys, Jane drew me a little. I'm sorry, H. I sorry, H. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Jane has become quite a doodler, and she constantly needs something to do. So she keeps a notepad in her backpack so that she can draw on the way home from school. And so yesterday she drew me a really cute picture of a taco, because I'm the only person in the family who loves tacos. And she wrote underneath it, it says, delicious and nutritious, because she didn't put the I after the T in nutritious. So I don't have it in me to tell her she misspelled it, but it's so cute. It's just like she drew me this really cute, it almost looks like Snorlax. She drew me this big round character who's sitting, I think you call it Lotus, just seated crisscross with their hands on their lap and with the eyes closed, and it says relax and breath, because she didn't know to put the E after to make it breathe. So they're really cute. She misspells stuff, but it's so sweet. Oh. Wow. The puck is about to go out of the ice rink. Maybe it's got some kind of special control in the game to keep it from doing that. It'd be really cool to see a goal scored. Eva Bop over there holding it down. I think Eva wants to try to score. She wants someone to pass that puck to her. Let's see it. So Rolo says, in brief, they're expecting to start shipping the deceased in around 90 days. And with the tariffs, while the current tariff is 30%, that is likely not a cost we are able to absorb. By the time delivery begins, we will be able to... Oops. Sorry. Hello. There we go. Yikes. By the time delivery begins, we will be able to determine what, if anything, will need to be done in order to get the product to all our backers. Rolo. Oh my goodness. That should only be for the US though, right? Because it's not produced in the US. So will that have an impact on you? I don't understand at all. Explain it to me like I'm 5. Haplo. I think we will have to do that because she does have quite a few coloring books and drawing books and stuff. Okay, yeah. How to draw cute stuff. We will. Oh, good. You're gonna put a link. Thank you. So Rolo, that good. That won't affect you because 30%. Dang. That's rough, guys. Do you think it'll make people revolt at some point? Like, you're gonna start getting some backlash. 'Cause I don't think there's enough backlash right now. I don't think there's enough noise. It's not gonna change unless we start making some noise. Lara the rebel rouser. Okay. Let's look at ducks and forget about the world and the craziness. Melissa B needs to come back so that she can claim this bee duck. I think we've left the bee duck unclaimed for her. Haplo would like to hear me yodel. The thing is, I won't do this this type of yodeling. It'll be the cowboy yodeling, you know? I learned here. You want me to talk about it? I'll talk about it. There's a song called Cowboy Sweetheart. I don't know if I would get like a copyright slam for singing that song. But there's a yodeling section in it. I also grew up listening to a group called oh gosh, what were they called? Was it Riders in the Sky? Is that what they were called? Let me see. Is it Riders in the Sky? Riders. Yeah. Riders in the Sky. They sang the song Woody's Roundup from Toy Story 2. But I grew up listening to, which album was this that we had? We had like a cassette tape of them. Harmony Ranch. Harmony Ranch. Harmony Ranch. Harmony, Harmony, Harmony Ranch. Yep. That had a really fun yodeling song in it that was mimicking a bronc being let out of a chute. I can't believe I'm going to yodel. Okay, I think the copyright thing would only happen if you play the song. Can't remember whether Game Found or Kickstarter, but one of them has added a tariff payment to their backer kit. Dang, that stinks. Okay, let me see. I want to do the... I don't know which song to do. There are a couple of different yodeling songs I know, but let's see. Oh, so the second song on the Harmony Ranch album is called How Does He Yodel? Yodelady. When does he yodel? Anytime will do. Let's see, so when he did the buck and bronc that's being let out of the chute, he went, hey, oh, 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 hey, hey, lay, oh, lo, ti, oh, lo, ti, and then he went crazy and started doing a ton of stuff that I can't do. I tried to do it when I was a kid. Then there's another song that's really fun from that album, and it's Cookie, and he plays a special instrument, and it's called The Face, and it's just him going through the whole song. It's awesome. Best stream on Twitch, 10 out of 10. Thank you, Smitey. They had a yodeling challenge on Amazing Race. You would have crushed it. Thank you. My mom always wanted my brother and I to do the Amazing Race, and we didn't do it. Maybe one day we still could. But yeah, I totally would have done the yodeling challenge. That's fun. Let's see. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. I want to learn to rope and ride. I want to ride through the plains and the desert, out west of the Great Divide. I want to hear the coyotes howling as the sun sets in the west. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. That's the life I love the best. Yodelay, hey, 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 oh, 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 hey, 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 lay, right one? I can't remember. Goodness. It's been a long time since I've sang Cowboy Sweetheart. Whew. All right. Back to Dirks. Let's see. If I can get the music back. Congratulations to whomever had yodeling on their P&P bingo card. Well, you're welcome. Golly gee willikers. Let's see this. There we go. What is this? There's breaking news, guys. Billy Joel cancels U.S. tour dates after being diagnosed with a brain disorder. I'm sorry, but who didn't see that coming? Totally saw that coming, but God bless him. That's not easy. All right. Yes, a bingo card would be great to see what all predictable things we do. Spencer and I used to have a bingo card that we used for Silver Beer wants to know, why did you see that coming? Are you talking about Billy Joel? Because I would assume because of his heavy drinking that he would develop a brain disorder. That's just me, though. Smitey didn't wake up thinking they needed to hear some yodeling today. Well, how much better would all your other days have been if you had heard yodeling? Check out Riders in the Sky, the Harmony Ranch album. Okay, let's see. If I can, here we go. Still Geeks, even though he's not here, hanging out over there. Can we get down to the ice? All right. Nope, we got to get the puck over more. Come on, Elma. Move that puck. John Tripp says, I suggested yodeling on the survey. I guess you can ignore that now. Hey, we've got a new player on the ice. Oh, I don't know. The way that they hit, I don't know that they're going to contribute much. All right. P&P bingo. If anyone has Rolo drink cider, you can check it off. I was saying earlier, Spencer and I, we had our own bingo card for whenever we were doing our rewatch, or it was a rewatch for me. Spencer had never watched Kitchen Nightmares before, where Gordon goes to the restaurants, which he has a new version now where he's like undercover, and it's like, why undercover? I don't get that. But we'll have to watch it to see what that's about. But we made a bingo card of all of the oh no! Jane is on fire. Why is Jane on fire? Oh, Board Game James set her on fire. So, we had a bingo card of all of the predictable things that Gordon would say. You know, things like, come on, and shut it down. It's roll. When he would put his hand in disgusting stuff, because he always touches nasty, rotten food, or like a grease trap that hasn't been cleaned in months. He puts his hand in it. Ah! So that kind of stuff was on our bingo card. Nishi wants to name a duck. Nishi wants to know where your green duck is. I don't know if your green duck has populated in this pool yet. I don't quite understand how it all works. Look at my Blue Heather's constellations are lighting up. That's so cool because it's nighttime. Look. Stars shining bright above you. Let's see. I don't see your duck. Nishi, strawberry duck. I want it named grape duck. Of course. Of course. Okay. Yes. Let me find. the strawberry dirk. Grape. Just grape? That work, Nishi? Or grape duck? Grape. All right. Oh, Melissa B's on fire too. Who set you on fire? I wonder. There goes Duck Servo down the slide. Aw, here comes Jane. We're having to deal right now with our children of the, just the growing pains of the different ages and what different privileges or whatnot that the different ages and grades get to experience. So, there for a while, Jane was kind of jealous of Emma of the different things you get to do once you join junior high. Like, she gets to be part of junior high, a competition we have here in Texas is one act play competition. And we have that for junior high. And so Emma got to participate in that, and she got to go on these different trips and stuff with that. And Jane was jealous of that. Well, now here we are at the end of the school year, and Jane is getting to do all these end of school year like parties and get ice cream and all this stuff. And you don't really do that in junior high. And so now Emma is starting to feel the, feel that pain of not getting to do the stuff the other kids do, or the other sibling gets to do. It's interesting. I hadn't predicted that that was something we would be going through. But of course, I never thought about it because, I don't know, I guess I lived in such a small town, and we just did so much, my family, that I never really thought about how, that it was unfair when my brother got to do stuff that I didn't get to do or anything like that. And that's the other thing. I have a brother. I don't have a sister. So I'm sure that also plays into it too. Yeah. Silverfair just launched one of your little bomb ducks. Are you going to set off the fire in the fire pit? Let's see if it does it. I don't know. It's going to blow up the ninja one, though. No fire from your bomb ducks. That mastodon duck down there is really cool. What's going on here? Can't wait to see a future watching him be confused with the grape duck. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Rolla says, I have 4 kids. 3 are a few years apart. 2 are close ages. It was a minor issue with them. Okay. Didn't have that issue with school-related things. My kiddos are 6 years apart. 1 boy, 1 girl. It was so easy. They never fought too far apart in years. That makes sense. My brother and I, it's the same age difference as Emma and Jane, about 3.5 years. But again, we were from a very small town, and boy and girl. I think that's just what's different for my girls is they're kind of, we've gotten lucky. They are best friends. So, yeah, I figured it was gonna be a challenge though as we started going into junior high. Like, Emma's gonna be too old to do some of this stuff with her kids, you know, or with Jane and her friends. My 3 are 8, 5, and 2, running into some of those struggles now. Aw. Boy, girl. That girl has your wrapped around her finger. Probably. Yeah, Spencer's a total sucker for the girls. I have to be the one to put my foot down. Nah, Spencer does great. Yeah, see, old timer with cheese agrees with me. Okay. All right, I think that might be enough ducks. Is that enough ducks for everybody? Do we want to check the rooftop? Or the infinity cool? I wonder if the giant, like, King Triton duck has come back. Let's see. Let's just see. My Blue Heather says the hardest time was when my blue daughter went away to college. They were best friends. My blue son went through such heartache. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. I know when Emma was much younger, she wanted to go to college here nearby so that she could continue living at home. But I think that's changed. I think she wants to go away to school. We'll just have to see. She also, I mean, at this age, doesn't know what she wants to do, which totally makes sense. She's too young. But even so, I'm trying to let her know, you know, even when you become a senior in high school, you don't have to know what you want to do for your life. Just do junior college and just get the basics out of the way. Then make a decision, you know. Don't do like we were pressured to do. We were pressured to do 4-year university and know what you want as soon as you were graduating high school. I wish I hadn't done that. Although I wouldn't have met Spencer. I feel bad for my oldest. I'm unnecessarily hard on him, and I'm not sure why. Sometimes I just can't help it. I'm the oldest of 3, so maybe my parents were like that to me too. Silver Fear, it's okay. There's no manual on parenting. The fact that you recognize it is a great first step. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. You're doing a great job. Nishi wants to know if Heather has a My Blue dog. And if it's a blue Gila. Rolo loves My Blue cheese. Oh my goodness. Are you serious, H? 19, 18, 16, 14, 9, 8, and 1. Wow. Yeah. School district started pressuring them sophomore year to know what they want to do for the rest of their life. Resist. Resist, kids. Oh my gosh. My Blue dog is a blue healer mix. Perfect. That's perfect. Dang, H. H is just built different. You made us some strong stuff. There's no way I can handle more than 2. So there you go. Smitey, when Smitey graduated high school, they wanted to be either a Ninja Turtle or an astronaut. Oh my goodness. Y'all are so funny. Okay, what are these ducks doing? Let's see what the ducks are doing. I've been so caught up in our talking over here. We have so many more ducks in this pool, you guys. I think it's all my fault because I left it going once without realizing I left it alone like all night. So there's somebody that is out on that island. But I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Here, it's Haplo! Ninja duck. Is there anything else? What's that next to you? Oh, it's some kind of, it's conch shell, I guess. And there goes Chris. Oh! Apple's back in the... That's amazing! What? Wow. There's a log floating. Did somebody lay a log? What? The log's gone. Y'all saw that, right? What was that? Oh my gosh. This is pandemonium up here. But honestly, I might kind of love going swimming in a pool like this. That would be fun. Oh my goodness. Can I say, you guys, thank you all so much for sharing things with me today. I hope y'all feel, I hope y'all, just feel welcome. Share about your stuff. Chris, I see you. Much love to you. And I'm sorry. Can I change? I can click on the radio. Can I change it? Who is this that turns into a log? Uh-oh. Also, Smitey broke open, and here's your little boat is right there. I don't want to listen to the future. I hate this music, and I'm clicking on the radio, and it's not changing. Gah. Okay. What is going on in this pool? There is so much chaos. Boom. So what is that guy? I feel like a bubble? What is this? Interesting. This is crazy. There's my bully Heather. I didn't name them that, by the way. Oop, Chris just lifted off. And there's Chris. Oh, you're going to hang out by the lounge chair. Needs a repo duck. We do need a repo duck. A semi-duck. Silverfair wants to know how can you cheat at this game? It's purely passive. There's a so Haplo says there's a wiki for this game where you can find out all the Easter eggs. Okay, there's like stuff to click on and stuff, I think. There's a you guys, look, there's a door over here with a passcode. Look. Upload, for example, that code. So we need to figure out what this code is. Ooh. Okay, how do I get out of here? Okay. It's got to do with the radio, guys. It's got to be with the radio. What's it set to? Let's see, it's a four-digit code. I'm trying to see. Hey. 0714? That's what is that? Silverfear, where'd you get that number? Oh, you Silverfear just made it up. Sales are 3-digit numbers. Between around 100, 130. Ugh. Mayor of Canada says this reminds me That tube reminds me of some YouTube videos, Squirrel Olympics. I think my daughters have watched that. So the thing is, I mean, we could try that, Rolo. The Terminator duck is always in every level. 3958. Let's just see. Nope, not it. Or somebody can go to the wiki and tell me. Rolo doesn't want anyone to put their debit card pins in. Why? No, joking. What do you think, gang? Should we cheat? Thank you, Mayor of Canada. There are so many games that we play that I'm constantly just like, Spencer, just look it up online. Need to find Cartoon Duck. Cartoon Duck. Cartoon Duck. Which one is cartoon? Let's see. Cartoon Duck. Which one? Maybe that's just what I'll do is I'm going to start researching this. Oh, Betty Boop Duck. Okay. It's white and gray. Here it is right here, right? There, Time Roller's duck, right? That's the Betty Boop duck. The psychedelic duck? That one? That's Woomfy. Okay. Guys, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start looking at into this game, and we're going to start doing some stuff. We're going to start figuring things out so that we can make this more interesting for us. Oop, I fell off the slide. Oop. There'll be numbers on both ducks. Okay, so you're telling me in the collection I need to rename these ducks these names. Okay, so Woomfy needs to be LSDNA. Correct? Is that the psychedelic duck? And then Cartoon Duck. The one that Time Roller has? Needs to be HDI? Or is it the 2D duck? Is that what you said? Let me look back here. Can't change frequency until you name the other one. Oh, okay. I hope these are the right ones. Psychedelic duck, LSDNA. Yes. And then I'm waiting to see what you say. Is this the right duck that I've done HDI? I'm gonna try. Okay. Yes, okay. All right, so let's go. I can't tell that I'm changing the radio, guys. Looks like it's the same. It does say it runs on battery. Okay. We can do this another time. It's almost time to wrap it up. You have to do psychotic first. Are you kidding me? Didn't I do them both? It sounds like there's a duck in distress. Do you hear that? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. LS. LZ DNA?
When kids are hungry, it's always Maggie. So fast to cook.
What are we listening to? Oh my gosh. Hey, Mikey. Thanks for coming by. Okay, second row. This one. Okay. LSDNA.
Il gran freddo, il gelo, ma il tutto secco potremmo dire. Qualche banco di foschia sulla pianura padana, ma il cielo sereno, l'arco delle Alpi nevate. Poi praticamente dall'altezza di Rimini e verso sud è tutta la intensa copertura.
Y'all must be so frustrated. You're telling me things a million times and I am not getting it. Okay, second row. Okay. Well, What? I can, oh, clicked on the chair. Okay, somebody just share me the link of what you're looking at so I can look at it more, so that next time we can make some more progress on this. But I want to do this so bad. We can do this. We can. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. We'll do it. Okay. I will just save it for now. Reset ducky names. Oh, okay. You go back. Collection. Okay. This is Time Roller. And this one, I'm going to reset it for now back to what we had it before. It was Woomfy, right? And when we come back, we'll start fresh with that. Because what we're going to try to do is work on this door over here to put in the code. Yeah, you're right, Rolo. People used pips to name them, so we'll just keep it like that. Okay, cool. Say bye, ducks. Bye, Dirks. See you later. I don't think the black and white one had a name. I think I just typed in a blank for that one. Okay. We are pretty much wrapped up for the day. Nope, not what I wanted. Let's do this. There. And how about that? Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. This was a different kind of stream, but I enjoyed spending time with you guys. And don't forget about the survey. That is, the link is posted in our Discord. You complete the survey, and we get answers from you to hopefully make the stream better for everybody. And you also get a chance to win a $50 gift card thanks to our friend Board Game Bard. Tomorrow, Spencer and I and Joey are going to be hanging out for a little bit at BGG Spring here in the DFW Metroplex. If you're in the area, feel free to stop by. We're going to be meeting up around 2 o'clock at Aces. It's a bar that's in the lobby of the Hyatt Regency at DFW Airport, which is where the convention is being held. Come by, say hi. We're going to play some games. I think we're going to play Tales of the Arthurian Knights, which should be a good time. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks again to Bob Hazelwood for passes for Spencer and Joey to get to go enjoy BGG Spring. And everybody have a great weekend. Thanks so much for coming by. And, oh wait, should we do one more battle? Do y'all want one more battle before you go? Are you interested in one more battle? My Blue Heather says yes. Blood. Okay. Hit it. Type exclamation join into the chat to join into this epic battle. I'm in it too. And I'm gonna start it here soon. Here we go. We can do this. It's not that bad of a delay, Nisha. You're good. Okay. Here we go. Oh! Oh, sorry, Al. I got you. Dude, Rolo. You took me out fast. And Rolo wins. YouTube Rolo. YouTube Rolo won. Somebody else can join in. See, can we join again? There's so much time left. Nope, I can't join again. I don't know how to stop the game. Oh, sorry, Nishi. I guess you do have a big delay. It's over very fast, though. I guess we could do one more. Let's go for it. Oh, I just took out one of the Nishis. Reclaim Joey joined in late. Oh, I think Heather's about to kill me. Ah, Heather! You killed me. Come on, Heather, get Joey. Oh, yep. She's gonna kill you. Yeah, she's got that ranged weapon. Uh-oh, Heather's pretty injured, though. Oh, Joey! You killed Heather! No, no, not like this! Oh, man. Joey wins. Hashtag Joey wins. Oh, man. Joey, how'd you do at Lifeboats? Did you win that one? Oh, Joey lost Lifeboats. It's okay. Make sure y'all take a picture with it so that Brandon can see you were playing. My Heather, that's called balance. Oh, man. All right. Well, thank you all for coming to hang out with me today. I'm eating my popcorn again. It's just been an eat and chat for me today. I had fun with you guys. We'll look more into it. We'll get digging in on the ducks thing. We can do this, guys. We can find the puzzle and beat it, even though we're cheating because we can't find the puzzle on our own. We need internet strangers to tell us where to find it. Thanks so much for coming by to hang out. Be sure to fill out the survey. Have a safe weekend. Bye, Nishi. Joey says GG. Yodel us off, Lara. Excuse me? Okay. See you tomorrow, Joey. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Afternoon. Okay. I don't know if I can yodel you off today. What? Let's see. What can we do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm on the spot now with the yodel. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go. I'll come up with something another time, though. Thank you all so much for coming by to hang out. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Oh, wait. Should we raid? No. Let's just go. Okay. Bye.
You're watching Pieces and Pixels. Follow now and subscribe to join in the fun.